This is the Church of Philadelphia. Philadelphia means brotherly love. And to the messenger of the assembly which is at Philadelphia write, These things says he that is set apart, he that is true, he that has the key of David, who opens and no man shuts, and shuts and no man opens. I know your works, and lo, I have set before you an open door which no man can shut. Because you have a little strength, and you have kept my word, and have not denied my name, behold, I will give them of the Knesset of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Behold, I will make them to come and do submissions before your feet, and to know that I have loved you. Because you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation that is to come on all the inhabited world, to try them who dwell on the earth. I come quickly. Hold fast what you have, so that no one take your crown. Him that is victorious will I make a pillar in the temple of my Elohim, and he will not go out again. And I will write upon him the name of my Elohim, and of the new Jerusalem, which descends from heaven from my Elohim, and my own new name. He that has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says to the assemblies. This church says it's from the one who is set apart, meaning from Yeshua. A second meaning is to make someone seem distinctive or superior. Set apart means separate, something you keep for a special purpose. This is the church that is doing nothing wrong and will be kept from the hour of temptation. Leviticus 11:45 says, I am the Lord who brought you up out of Egypt to be your God. Therefore be holy, because I am holy. He is set apart. His word also calls on us to be set apart. He who opens and no one shuts, and shuts and no one opens, in Blue Letter Bible, refers you to Isaiah 22:22. The key of the house of David I will lay on his shoulder, so he shall open and no one shall shut, and he shall shut and no one shall open. Some say the key of David is an indication of authority, having access to the house of David, a ruling authority. Another popular belief is it was a frequency, and that's based on 1 Samuel 16:23. Whenever the Spirit from God came on Saul, David would take up his lyre and play. The relief would come to Saul, he would feel better, and the evil spirit would leave him. The belief was the musical frequency was 432 hertz. This National Library of Medicine article discusses a study they did where they tuned music to 440 hertz versus 432. The results of that study indicated a slight decrease of blood pressure values, a marked decrease in the mean of heart rate, and a slight decrease of the mean respiratory rate values. Look into the YouTube channel I have pictured above. He plays a harp at different frequencies. And if you're a musical person, check into his website. He has Psalm 119 written with Hebrew letters and has it connected to a musical chord. It's pretty neat to look at it. When you look at the frequencies we're subjected to on a daily basis, that theory makes sense. I will give them of the Knesset of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Behold, I will make them to come and do submissions before your feet, and to know that I have loved you. This is most likely talking about putting yourself under the authority of another, like how we will have authority to rule over the nations. Looking now at the King James Version, that same verse says, Because you have kept my command to persevere, I also will keep you from the hour of trial which shall come upon the whole world, to test those who dwell on the earth. By far the most common understanding for what that verse means is the church is raptured. Statistically, however, 5 of the churches have been reprimanded where they are told that they need to repent for something that they've done. 2 of the churches have done absolutely nothing wrong, but one of those 2 churches have some people who will be thrown into prison and are told to be faithful unto death, which implies they would be killed while in prison. And then there's the parable of the virgins. They're all virgins. They're all waiting for the bridegroom to come back. but they don't all get to meet him. Only 5 of them do. So a small group of people are told that they are kept from the hour of trial, the time of testing. Deuteronomy 8:2, you shall remember all the way which the Lord your God has led you in the wilderness these 40 years, that he might humble you, testing you, to know what was in your heart, whether you would keep his commandments or not. There are other verses about testing, but James 1:3 says, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. One way to find out who your true friends really are, who a true partner in a relationship really is to have that relationship and that friendship tested. So let's look at the patient endurance that was kept. The word for kept means to attend to carefully, to take care of, to guard, to observe, reserve, or undergo something. Word is logos. That's a speech, a word, a doctrine, a teaching. Endurance means steadfastness or constancy, a patient steadfastness waiting for, enduring, sustaining, perseverance. Some examples of constancy are fidelity, loyalty, trueness, commitment. Steadfastness is the quality of being resolutely or dutifully firm and unwavering. It was interesting to me how there's almost a mirror. It says, he who is set apart, and the word says, he is holy, therefore we should be holy. There also seems to be a mirror image with, because you have kept the word of my patience, I will keep you from the hour of trial that's coming upon the whole world. That leaves us with the question, are we keeping the word of patient endurance? And if we aren't, are we getting ready to have our faith tested? Hold fast what you have so that no one take your crown. Putting in a translator for Greek, crown comes up with the following meanings. And a Latin translator shows crown is corona in Latin. A corona is a part of the body resembling or likened to a crown.